So I just finished giving my oral argument for my lawyering foundations class, and y'all, I'm so hype, like so hype. Um, I will tell you that I was extremely nervous before going into the presentation. I had my materials with me, but I just didn't know what to expect in terms of how often I would get asked questions. Would I overtalk? Would I miss my time cues? Would I run out of time? Would I leave too much time open? And I did some rehearsing before I had to present, and surprisingly to me, it was surprising because I was so nervous, but I was able to make it through, and I got really good feedback from my professor. So she said that I was really knowledgeable about the facts of the case, and that even when she gave me some questions that kind of detracted me from my argument, I was able to not only come back to my main point, but to also tie in the case law, the applicable case law. So I'm just really excited. And the weird thing is, now that I've done it, now that I've completed my oral argument, and as I was preparing for it, I was just like, this is dumb, this is stupid. I've already done an appellate brief, so why do I need to replicate something like this in oral form? I can just read it. I know now that they're not the same, and that I actually think I like it, like speaking before a judge and giving an argument. So that's really interesting. I didn't think that I would like something like that, because I'm somewhat averse to wanting to practice as a litigator, and so I'm curious now. Maybe this opens up some doors for me, like wanting to try out for moot court. So this is really helpful information for me, to know that now that I've had this experience, that I actually kind of like it. So we'll see where this goes, but I'm super excited that it's done. I had to hype myself up all day, say like, oh, we're excited to do this, because it's not something that I was really excited to do. So I had to talk myself into being excited. And now that it's over, I'm still excited, and I'm curious to see, if I continue to participate in activities or join organizations that have an element of oral argument attached. But that is my experience, and I'll show you guys really quickly what my prep work looked like. Hold on one second. Okay, so I'm not going to show all the details, but when doing your oral arguments, we were instructed to have a folder, and instead of it just being two-sided, we made it three-sided, and so it opens up like this. It's like a trifold. And so my beginning, my litany, facts of the case, my roadmap, all of that was right here on this first page. And in the middle, I have my case law and the holdings for the case law under different categories. And then I also have like places in the record, like the citations in the record, for the case, and also for the case law that I used in my appellate brief. So again, I'm stoked that it's over, but I'm also happy that I think I did a decent job. Which is, I might be being a little modest right now, but because I guess we're our biggest critics. I think that this is definitely a skill I want to continue improving on. And as anxiety producing that this class especially And this year has been, I feel good, and I feel like I really did work hard this semester. I think I've been there are times when I've been kind of harsh on myself in trying to see, am I doing enough? Am I trying hard enough? Am I putting forth enough effort? And to get the feedback that I did today really is rewarding, and is something that is going to, at least for today, keep me on cloud 9. So it's a great day outside. It's sunny, it's beautiful, it's warm, and even though I'm still at work, I literally have to get prepared for a meeting at work in a few minutes. But I just feel like such a burden has been lifted, and I'm really excited to round off the semester and head into the summer. So that's my update on my oral argument. So if you're looking at this video and you're thinking about how you can perfect your oral argument, should I be nervous? What happens if I'm nervous? I mean, you're going to be nervous. That's just almost a fact. Like, it's actually normal to be nervous. So learn how to sit with your any of the anxiety that you may have, and like turn that into something positive. Just know that when you complete your oral argument, you've put another notch under your belt. So be excited about that, and not so much nervous of messing up or not being a great public speaker. This is a little bit different, but being nervous is totally normal, and it's good, because if you're nervous, that means that you're going to do something that is going to stretch you. And so it's okay to be nervous. It's okay to have a little bit of anxiety about it. And if you're trying to prepare, I would definitely encourage you, take some time and look at some oral arguments on YouTube. I think the Supreme Court, as well as local jurisdictions, they have recordings of their oral arguments now online. You can actually look up those oral arguments, and now that with in the aftermath of COVID, everything being online, instead of having to go down to a courthouse like we used to watch oral arguments, they're being recorded because they're being streamed online. And I think that's a great way for you to also kind of get some of the technique down, and just be comfortable with understanding, when the judge asks you a question, how to bounce back and recover, and to smoothly transition back into your main points. So I hope this is some encouragement for anyone who is getting ready to do their oral argument, or is just curious about how to prepare for things like mock trial. Just know that you can do it. Practice. Look over your materials. Own your information. All the things that you've put together. Trust that you've done the work, that you're now at your oral argument, that you can and will do well. And that's all I have. I'm super excited, and I'm also starving, so I'm going to go make lunch, get ready for this meeting, and then go to class tonight. So thanks for watching.